So it's all about speed in today's sprint, not very many laps and no chance to get ahead on strategy. Who here today has the raw skill to take them to the top? A lap of the Miami Grand Prix features 3.36 miles of track around the Hard Rock Stadium, and 19 corners make up the Miami International Autodrome, which will challenge the drivers in a tight wheel-to-wheel race. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting sprint. World champion Max Verstappen starts from pole position, and Walker completes the front row. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Sainz, Albon, Esteban Ocon, and Piastri, Norris, Buchan, Hamilton, and Gabriel Bortoleto, Leclerc, Hulkenberg, Aiden Jackson, and Stroll, Behrman, Russell, Callie Mayer, and Franco Colapinto, Lawson, Gasly, Hadjar, and Andrea Kimi Antonelli rounds off the grid. Which of these drivers will get pole position today? We'll soon find out. And alongside me today, a man who I'm always pleased to see join me in the commentary box, Anthony Davidson. Well, they say that a change is as good as a rest, and whilst there's not much rest on show in the sprint format today, there's definitely a change to what we're usually seeing on the track. I know what we've got to do before the start of today's race, but what about our driver? What do the final hours look like for them?
Well, for them, you've got your pre-race rituals that you go through. You see different drivers that, some have got their headphones on, they're listening to the music. Some drivers really absorb the energy from the crowd and they're there waving to them. Other drivers, they go within themselves. They chat to their engineers, absorbing that information, that vital information that you need to carry you through the race. And, those pre-race rituals are essential to making things systematic. We do a lot of Grand Prix in a season, and the more systematic you can be, the easier you are within that environment.
The formation lap gets underway ahead of today's sprint. It's going to be interesting to see who gets pole position. As all the cars take their positions on the grid, the final preparations have been made, and all that's left is for the drivers to deliver on track.
DRS já está disponível. Sem moleza, você consegue essa posição de volta. Ainda, mas detectamos um problema. Ainda estamos averiguando. Parece bem grave. Encontre um lugar para abandonar o mais rápido possível. Não podemos arriscar você seguir na prova. Isso é sério. Precisamos que você abandone o mais rápido possível.